Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, November 9th, our word of the day is famished. F-A-M-I-S-H-E-D. Famished. Famished is an 8-letter word and an adjective. Remember, adjectives are words that describe the qualities or states of being of nouns: enormous, dog-like, silly, yellow, fun, fast. They can also describe the quantity of nouns: many, few, millions, 11. Famished means extremely hungry. In other words, intensely hungry or starving. Did you just order a double cheeseburger with large fries and a liter-sized milkshake? Either you have a death wish or you're extremely hungry, famished that is. Tracing the roots of famished leads us to the Middle English word for starve. So, it's no wonder famished means absolutely starving or totally ravenous. Just think of all those poor famished people in the Middle Ages, with only porridge and vegetables to eat and not a fast food chain in sight. It's enough to make you cry, or reach for another French fry, depending on how famished you are. Famished is an adjective that describes a state of extreme hunger or starvation. It is a word that is often used to describe a person who has not eaten for a long time and is in desperate need of food. If you are looking to use the word famished in a sentence, there are a few tips that you should keep in mind. Use it to describe a person's physical state. The most common way to use the word famished is to describe a person's physical state. For example, you could say after hiking for hours, "We were famished and couldn't wait to eat." This sentence describes the physical state of the hikers after a long hike. They were extremely hungry and needed food to replenish their energy. Use it to describe a feeling of hunger. Famished can also be used to describe a feeling of hunger. For example, you could say, "I skipped breakfast this morning and now I'm famished." This sentence describes the feeling of hunger that the speaker is experiencing. They are so hungry that they feel like they could eat anything. Use it to emphasize the severity of hunger. Another way to use the word famished is to emphasize the severity of hunger. For example, you could say the refugees had been without food for days and were famished. This sentence emphasizes the severity of the hunger that the refugees were experiencing. They had not eaten for days and were in desperate need of food. Use it in a metaphorical sense. Finally, famished can also be used in a metaphorical sense to describe a person's desire for something other than food. For example, you could say, "After months of being stuck at home, I was famished for adventure." This sentence uses famished to describe the speaker's desire for adventure. They are so hungry for new experiences that they feel like they are starving. In conclusion, famished is a versatile word that can be used in a variety of ways to describe hunger or a strong desire for something. Whether you are using it to describe a person's physical state or a metaphorical hunger, it is important to keep in mind the context in which you are using the word. By following these tips, you can use famished effectively in your writing and communication. Similar words include very hungry, ravenous, starving, starving to death, starved, deprived of food, empty, undernourished. Examples of sentences using famished are: The man had not eaten for days, so when I asked if he was hungry, he responded by saying, "I'm famished." The boy looked absolutely famished, his body nothing but skin and bones. After a long and harsh winter, the town was left famished. Being stranded at sea for a week, the man was famished to the point of starvation. He was so famished that he ate an entire tray of sandwiches. Thirsty and famished, the man was still determined to survive and make it out of the desert. Make sure to save this new word, famished, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!